Hi, Thumos, and welcome back. Listen to me real quick. You will never regret quitting a job. You will never regret quitting a job. It's that simple. Think about that. Who told you that you need to work a job that you dislike? Who taught you this? Who made you fear the uncertainty that lies with not having those golden handcuffs of security from a bi-weekly paycheck or a salary? Who told you to fear? Who? So why should you fear? What would make you think that quitting something like this is so severe? What would cause you the anxiety? Nothing. It's all you. And so you will never regret quitting a job. Ever. You'll never look back and think, oh man, the job was so good. Should have kept it. Oh man. I missed that job. Never. And I've done it. I've done it multiple times. I've quit like 3 times. Quit GNC. I quit the car sales. I quit the bartending. Didn't regret it. I did my work when I was there. I did well. I did my best. Eventually, I quit. Sayonara, c'est la vie, see ya. Boom. Just like that. Never regretted quitting. Never looked back and once thought, man, I missed that job. That job was so good. That job was so good. Never. You will never regret quitting a job. It is better to face the unknown than to live with a depressing certainty. Think about that. It's better to quit your job that you have, to face the unknown, to be backed against the corner, than to live with the dread and the depressing certainty of a soul-crushing job. This is the death ground strategy. The battle of Thermopylae, at Thermopylae, the hot gates, 300 Spartans being faced by millions, being backed into a corner and having nothing else to do but fight. Sometimes you need to sever all ties. You need to put yourself in a situation that causes and brings forth a spirit inside of you that has to perform. A lot of us these days, a lot of men, we're becoming docile and we're weakened because we have no reason to have spirit. Our personality gets subjugated. Our spirit and our mind and this potential within us gets laid to rest. And so once you begin to put it into a situation that requires energy and strength, these abilities that are lying dormant begin to wake up. And that beast inside of you begins to wake up. A few reasons that you should consider quitting your job. If the environment is negative or you have a boss that is always on your back, giving you no room to breathe, or you have negative coworkers. Listen, you become like these people, okay? And I've been in places that were absolutely miserable to work with because, not the work itself, but because the people that I was working with. There is a lot of people out there that do not want to see you do better, that want you just to blend in, and you can't be around that, okay? You have to break free from that. If it's causing you a lot of stress, your cortisol's dumping repeatedly, you just feel like when you're around someone, like your neck starts to hurt, like you just get body aches, you just freaking hate being around someone, you have to leave that person. It's that simple. You will never go to the next level and have the courage, the audacity, the ruthlessness, the balls that it takes if you're around people that are constantly pulling you down into that crab bucket. So you have to get away from that energy. That's a great reason to consider quitting. You will not regret leaving these people behind. You will be like a light will go off in your eyes, in your mind. You'll be like, wow, that was it. I don't miss these people at all. I'm so free. Wow, now I can carry on my life. The next thing, there's no room to grow. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's better to face the unknown than to accept a depressing certainty, a security in your life. If there's no room for you to grow, where are you going? You're stagnant, and stagnant water gets mold and algae on top of it. So, like, do you really not want to grow, man? Do you really want to work at a job that you just get, that's it. That's what you're doing. That's it, man. Like, what else? What else? Maybe time to leave. The next thing is no challenge. Like, again, a lot of these talents that you have, your personality, your people skills, your hard skills, like maybe you're really good at math, or you're really good at programming, you're really good at carpentry. Maybe you're not using these things to the best of your ability because there's no challenge in front of you. You're a master carpenter, but you're building bird boxes? Like, come on, what are you doing at Home Depot? Go and teach. Go and build something else. Build something else, man. And that's what I'm saying. You got to challenge yourself, okay? And that's really it, okay? So let's wrap this up. Sometimes it is exactly what you need. It will call forth those parts of you that have been laying dormant. And here's one last thing. And this is what I've learned from all the times quitting. Being in that fearful state, the gap, that abyss, that void that waits you when you quit a job and you're just like, what now? You're driving home, you're like this. You feel kind of good that you quit, but you're also like, what the hell do I do now, right? You're not going to die. And that's a fact. Well, you are going to die, and that's a fact, but you're not going to die right away. You're going to make things happen. You're going to figure out what to do. And I think that too much security can block opportunity in your life. Think about that. Too much security can close your eyes and your mind off from opportunity and from seeing opportunity in your life. That's a thing that should be thought about, meditated upon, is if I have too much security, how am I not seeing the opportunities that await me to fulfill this potential, to test me, for life to mold me, to challenge me, to shape me up? I truly believe that God gives us exactly what we need. And you can't get everything that you want if you don't deserve it. There's a famous quote by Charlie Munger. To get what you want, you have to deserve what it is that you want. The world is not a crazy enough place to reward a bunch of undeserving people. And so the universe gives you exactly what you need in the moment. It doesn't give you all these things that you want without first testing and preparing you to be that type of guy that can handle this sort of success. It gives you exactly what you need. You got to embrace that. You got to go day by day, step by step, do what's in front of you, and take on what's in front of you. But if you're at a place where there's no more tests and there's no more growth and they're surrounded by these damn plebeians, then you got to get out of there. You got to do it fast. So that's all I have to say is that you're not going to die. You're going to figure it out, and you're going to fight. It's going to light a fire inside of you. You want more Thumos? You want more spiritedness? Put yourself in a corner. Put yourself in a place that requires you to step up, to go into the unknown and embrace fear. And to, you got to shake that thing up. You got to shake this life up. Okay? And, trust the process. Trust God. Okay? Trust God. Set yourself free, though. Because a job, again, is like shackles. Now, one word of advice, because I know there's a lot of young guys hearing me thinking, hooray, Eli's telling me to go and quit my job. Time to do it. You're pumped up, you're fired up. No, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm saying that you will never regret quitting your job. One thing that I recommend is that you take an honest look at yourself. Are you just being damn lazy? Or are one of those things that we covered, is that very clear to you why you need to quit your job? But if it's just, I don't like work, and you're just this guy that bounces around all that, stop it. Okay? Work is hard. It's not always fun. And sometimes you need to scoop your nuts and just do what you got to do to put food on the table, to give you a roof over your head, so that you can have the resources to maybe create something else, the extra time, and a launch pad to project yourself, propel yourself into greater future success. But do not do this out of laziness, because that'll screw you up. Okay? So be wise. Meditate on it. Maybe, get in our group, talk to us. We'll tell you straight up, listen, man, you're being a dumbass. Or, that's a good idea. But trust me, If it's time, it's time. You will never regret quitting a job. You will never regret it. Never, ever, ever, ever. All right? So with that being said, get in here and get in the High Thumos group. Come talk to us. We started the Sacrifice Challenge the 1st of February. 30 days long, you give up one thing. Anything you want, it could be whatever. Get in and do this challenge with hundreds of different guys all over the world. Talk to you soon. Keep it High Thumos. Stay blessed. Peace.